Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna's Sweets. I'm finally able to get around to making this video that I did during my class because I've had laryngitis that turned into pneumonia and I couldn't talk for over a week, which, hey, it was, I think, a mixed blessing for my husband. I couldn't talk, and which meant I couldn't yell at him for all the stupid, blank stuff he was saying. Then he would laugh at me when I tried to yell at him, and I would tell him to stop saying stupid blank. Then he would laugh more. Yeah, it was fun. I spent 10 days. I only worked 3 days a week because I worked 12-hour shifts, but I couldn't go to work for 4 shifts, so I ended up being off work for like 10 days. And let me tell you, 10 days at home with your husband, because my husband's business is sports photography, so he hasn't really worked over the summer, and so he primarily takes care of my daughter because we homeschool, and he does everything at home. He does all that. I don't do any of that, but there's a little bit too much quality time spent with each other, let's just say that. I was glad to go back to work yesterday. Well, except that I had a crazy day at work, so, it's a mixed blessing. So, I am thrilled to death to be home today, which is my birthday, by the way, the day I'm recording this. So, what better way to spend your birthday but to be making cards? And I have a big box from the lovely brown truck coming today, so happy birthday to me. I'm so happy to be getting that. So I'm going to make you this beautiful card. I was super excited to show my class how to make this card. Super love it. I was super excited when I've seen this technique. We learned how to do this at a class. I went to they called it a wizard? No. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm just totally forgetting it now. Something of Oz. I live in Kansas, and there was this group that met a couple months ago. I'm totally forgetting it. I'm sorry, ladies. I've only been once. They were super wonderful, and I'm looking forward to getting to go again at their next quarterly meeting. They were very nice, but one of the ladies showed us how to do this technique, and then I found some templets who I know that I commented, and I can't remember her name either, but she gave us templates, and I'll show you. I will try to I'll write her name. I don't have a link, and I can't share it that I know of for the templates, but I know there's like a bunch of different templates out there for the same style, and you can make your own if you just take a 4x4 square and put it in the middle and then move it. You can make your own template really easy. But it's super easy. I love it. It uses our Stamperatus, which is the best tool out there. Not just bragging, but it really is, for the features I'm going to show you. So I'm using abstract impressions, and I'm using this little flower here, the shadow piece, and then the little detail piece. And then I am just using, I think it's this little leaf down here. Is that the one that I'm using? No, that's not. I had picked this one, so why is this the one I have out? Yeah, that's not the one. This is not the right leaf, I don't believe. I think I have the wrong leaf in my bucket. I'm going to stamp this out real quick because I think I have, yeah, that's not the one that we used in class. I'll look in my bucket of goodies here that I had from class, because I think, well, yeah, I may have to use a different leaf right now, because, yep, my leaf is not in my bucket. Oh, well, we will use that leaf. It's still a good leaf, so it works. It can be mixed up. So we're going to start with coloring our butterfly. The butterfly I put here in the corner. We are going to use Flirty Flamingo and pink, powder pink. I'm going to go ahead and use the water brush. I'm going to do this first so it can dry. So I did I want to get a little bit of water going because I want this to be fairly light. And I went ahead and did the whole butterfly first in powder pink. I'm using shimmer paper, and I do have Sizzix adhesive strip on the back of my shimmer paper so that it'll stick. And I'm just kind of coloring my whole butterfly with a nice light coat. I'm going to keep that open in case I want to do some more. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the Flirty Flamingo and do the edges, because I just want a darker tone, give it more of an ombre. And then I'm going to kind of just pull that upward into my butterfly. Just kind of flick it forward. So I need a little bit more powder pink there. A little bit more water. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more powder pink here. Yeah, so I'm going to set that aside to dry. I'm going to go ahead and leave these open because we're going to use these quite a little bit. I'll move my green aside because my Stamperatus takes up a lot of space. So I have my Stamperatus out, and to begin with I had like a Post-it note. So I kind of figured out, I have this template. This is, like I said, this is just 2 squares. This happens to be a 4x4 and piece of paper. You can see here, and you could take a square, trace it, take another square, trace it in the middle, and that's how you can come up with your template. This particular gal had multiple templates for, this is I think it's 8-point template. But to figure out where I wanted to be, I lined up a Post-it note, and then I took my stamp first and laid it down. So I think this is shifted some because that's going to be just a little bit too high. So let's put it down first. Put it down and then stamp it on the Post-it note. Say, okay, that's where I want it to be. Take my detailed piece and then line up where where's my detailed images? Sorry for my head, I just gotta make sure that I'm lined up there. And then put your second piece. This is what makes this tool unique, is these hinged pieces come off. See that? Second door flips to the side. So that's going to be my Flirty Flamingo. And is that lined up where I want it? That works. So move my Post-it note. Now, these magnets will shatter if you have them too close together. I've put duct tape on mine to kind of keep them separated. Okay, so I'm going to ink that one up. I'm going to go ahead and ink up my second one, and I'm going to stamp number 1, then number 2. Move my magnets, and then just shift to the next corner. Okay. magnets back in place. Ink up. Ink up. And then shift again. Ink. Stamp. Now, I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to go clear around this circle, okay? So I'm going to fast forward for the rest of this. We are going to take our little stamp with the leaf, and we're just going to put the leaf in between each spot. Like that. Very easy. That one's not difficult at all. So my last card, I used the There's So Much to Love About You, but I think this time I'm going to use the kindness. Just because these cards go in my crafter's booth, and that way it gives me a different one to have. So I'm going to do it in Flirty Flamingo. So and we're going to take the pink card. It's powder pink, and it is, so my card base right here is pretty sure it's 5.5. Nope, 5 by 10 and a half. No, 5 by 10. So when you fold it, it's going to be 5 by 5. So this is 4 by 4. So I'm taking the little, I don't know, there's supposed to be this flower that goes with this little part, and I'm going to just ink it up, and I'm going to go all along the edges. And I want to go off so that way it looks like it's background paper, because that's what essentially I'm doing, is making my own background. Punch a little bit here in the middle so that way it looks like, okay. And then my snail is right here. So that's going to go right on top of that. Right there. I have some sheer Pear Pizzazz ribbon. And I got a little piece of tape right here. Another little piece of tape. Now, I happen to have some envelopes that are 5.5, so you can make your own if you don't. We have an envelope punch board. You can make your own envelopes. I'm going to go ahead and take the adhesive off my butterfly. I'll put the butterfly on this side this time. Now I have 3 little faceted dots. And I was going, oh, there we go. These are faceted dots. They come in various colors here. One of these is kind of close to the powdered pink, so that's what I'm using. And it comes in different sizes, so I kind of picked the big one to be the head, a medium, and a small, which is why mine's all cut up, because I gave everybody in my class some. So my package is all cut up. And I just had the other card, but apparently there we go. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my blog for my monthly blog giveaway. All you have to do is make a comment to be entered. And I hope you'll keep watching and liking my videos and subscribe. And you're welcome to visit the store. It's open 24/7. Thank you so very much. Bye.